It's a combination of things. We've had some exploratory discussions with all three parties already. UK, as you know, can't do a formal discussion until post-Brexit, so March 29th of next year. But the other two, there's no reason they can't. And in fact, I met with Cecilia Malmstrom, the commissioner, yesterday.
I wanted to ask you, USMCA recently announced contained essentially a break clause in there. I think you yourself called it a poison pill that means that if participants in that trilateral agreement decide to pursue a trade agreement with a non-market country, as it's termed, probably a reference to China, one can imagine, that the other two parties in that trilateral agreement are able subsequently to pull out. Is that the kind of proviso that you would insist on in a trade agreement with, let's say, the EU or Japan? And do you think those entities would accept that kind of restriction?
Well, the reason we put it in is there's been a lot of dilution of the benefits to the U.S. from the existing free trade agreement with Mexico and Canada as a result of their making free trade agreements elsewhere. But the real intention is to make sure that they don't just do one with a non-market economy without a consultation period, without some accord, and with us having the right to withdraw, just as they would have the right to withdraw if we did it.
Soon after you announced that Section 232 investigation into auto imports, the EU responded saying it lacked, quote, legitimacy, factual basis, and violates international trade rules. You've not said when that investigation will wrap up. You've obviously got a few months till you need to send your findings to the president. But would that investigation's results in any way be contingent on how trade talks progress with the EU, with Japan?
Well, the president announced earlier on that he would not do any new 232 tariff impositions on the EU as long as talks were going in a reasonably good manner. So that admonition still holds place.